All right, let's get into it. Today, we're breaking down a massive Africa Cup of Nations knockout clash that, honestly, had it all. We're talking a powerhouse favorite, a history-making underdog, and some goals that were just wow.
Welcome to Highlights Breakdown. The matchup? Nigeria's Super Eagles versus Mozambique's Os Mambas. And trust me, this was way more than just a game of soccer. It was a story of two teams from completely different worlds. So, check this out. On one side, you've got Nigeria, the Super Eagles. These guys are tournament veterans. For them, getting to the knockout round is just business as usual. They've done it 16 straight times. But then you look at Mozambique, Os Mambas. This was their first time ever making it out of the group stage. I mean, it doesn't get more David versus Goliath than that, right? So, the stage is set, the whistle blows, and you can just feel the tension. You've got to wonder, how are these two teams going to play a game with so much on the line? Well, no real surprises at first. Nigeria came out swinging, all offense, trying to dominate the ball and just take over. But Mozambique, they were super disciplined. They set up this tight, compact defensive wall, a low block, basically daring Nigeria to break them down while they waited for a chance to counterattack. A total classic clash of styles right from the kickoff. And for a good while, that defensive wall actually held up pretty well. But let's be real, with the kind of firepower Nigeria has, you just had this feeling a moment of pure magic was right around the corner. And then, boom, there it was, the breakthrough. The commentators absolutely nailed it when they said it. Nigeria is so quick in transition, the delivery from out wide exquisite, the finish superb. This wasn't just a goal, it was beautiful, fast, and just deadly precise. So let's break this thing down. It all starts with Alex Iwobi, who plays this incredible pass that just slices the defense in two. That finds the fullback, who whips in a picture-perfect cross right to Ademola Lookman. And the finish? Oh, it was clinical. Just a gorgeous flowing team goal. And just like that, it's 1-0 to Nigeria. The deadlock has finally broken and Mozambique's wall has been knocked down. Now, if Mozambique was thinking, okay, let's regroup, they were in for a rude awakening. Nigeria could smell blood in the water. Only 5 minutes later, they come storming back, a shot comes into the box, it takes this tiny little deflection off Adams, but it was just enough to send the keeper the wrong way. A total gut punch for the underdogs. 2-0. Yeah. In just 5 minutes, Nigeria had grabbed this game by the throat, leaving Mozambique completely stunned right before the halftime whistle. Now, what's really important here is that this wasn't just some lucky break. Nope, this was all thanks to an attacking force that was just on fire, a force the commentators gave the perfect nickname, the Three Musketeers. I'm telling you, this trio was simply unplayable. You had Ademola Lookman creating chances and scoring goals. Then there's Victor Osimhen, who's just a constant headache with his movement. And of course, Adams, the powerhouse finisher. The three of them together, an absolute nightmare for any defense. And the secret sauce? It was the engine room right behind them. Nigeria's midfield had the perfect balance, total control, which basically let their front three just, well, run loose. They had the freedom to go out there and create chaos, and boy did they. You might think halftime would give Mozambique a breather. Nope, Nigeria came out for that second half looking even hungrier, like they were ready to end this thing for good. And yeah, it didn't take long. Lookman, the creator, who was just having an incredible tournament, showed some amazing grit. He absolutely refused to give up on a play, won the ball back, and set up Victor Osimhen for a classic striker's finish. Easy as you like. 3-0. And with that goal, it was pretty much game, set, and match. The Nigerian onslaught was just too much to handle. But hold on, Nigeria wasn't done. Not by a long shot. They wanted to put a huge exclamation point on this win, and the only way to describe what happened next is with two simple words: ferocious finishing. Okay, just picture this play. It's a lightning-fast 3-on-3 counterattack. The ball gets played wide to Adams, and he's at this crazy tight angle. You're looking at it thinking, no way, there's no way he can score from there. And then, bam! He just smashes an absolute rocket into the back of the net. Just pure raw power. Incredible. 4-0. This wasn't just a win anymore. It was a powerful statement. Total and complete dominance. So, what does a performance like this really mean in the grand scheme of things? Well, it's a lot more than just one win. It's Nigeria sending a clear message to every other team left in the tournament.
And if you want some context for this performance, think about this number: 3. That is the average number of goals Nigeria has scored per match in this tournament. That's not just good, people. That is championship quality stuff. They are an offensive juggernaut.
So let's wrap it up. A 4-0 demolition. The goals came from all of our 3 musketeers, Akor Adams getting 2, with Lookman and Osimhen chipping in 1 each. Just a totally confident and dominant march into the quarterfinals for the Super Eagles.
So Mozambique's historic adventure comes to an end, but for Nigeria, this was a massive, massive statement. Which really leaves us with just one big question. With an attack firing on all cylinders like this, are the Super Eagles actually unstoppable on their way to the title? We'll have to wait and see.